So, women are generally relational, and that's how they were made. So, yes, some things will, so I always speak kind of to women. I always pay attention to women because women are the ones that feel the brunt of it. Men, on the other hand, men need relationships, just that they are not aware of it. It's not so much in their consciousness. I mean, a man incredibly needs a woman. In fact, I don't even know how some men even survive without a woman in their life. I've been married for a long time now, so it's very foreign to me to even imagine I could be existing without being married right now. I'm so used to having a helper. And not just a helper that is better than me. Praise God. You can't drive me if I drive more than you. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Have you ever hired a driver that you're doing more of the driving than him? You want to fire the person. I don't know if you have those kind of drivers. You're telling him, turn here. No, brake. You're pressing. He's supposed to be driving you, but you are doing the driving. You will fire that guy. Or you hire a cleaner and you are having to go around with him or her to say, clean this place. Then both of you are doing the same job. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So when God designed the whole makeup, God made man, and God himself said, I see, when God says something, you can't be arguing with God. God made man and looked at man. Remember, that day, God had made different things. He had made the sun, the stars, the light, everything. And he was saying it was good, it was good, it was good. And for the first time, God made man. And God himself said, it's not good. God said something he made. It's not good for this man to be what? Alone. And God said, look, I'm going to remedy this situation by creating what? A helper. That's what God said. So God actually packaged everything that the man did not have and put it in a woman and gave that woman to the man. So as a woman, the truth is that potentially you are extremely more sophisticated and more gifted than the average man. Totally. Any day, anytime, a woman will knock a man off. Any day, anytime. One-on-one, you are too gifted. A lot of things you take for granted, it amazes us. Your abilities, your ability to process things, your ability to observe things, your ability to make decisions. Men are way slower. That's why they say men cheat more, but women cheat better. Women are sophisticated. If a woman is cheating here, nobody would know. In fact, it's her husband or boyfriend that will go and drop her where she's cheating. And he won't know. He will be with her phone and not know that the thing is going on. But if a man is sitting here, he will first be tying his phone on his leg. His phone will have password, that has password, that has password. So we don't even need to check it. The way you are guarding it has already implicated you. If a man sees a fine girl, he will stare like, everybody will know he's looking at the girl. If a girl enters a room and wants to scan the room, she has scanned the room and known the eligible guys and the non-eligible guys without looking. A lot of time, guys think they are the one that approach you. They don't know that you are the one that approached them. Men are that clueless. Girls, you know how you do it now. You already know who you want to talk to and who you don't want to talk to. Men and women have decided from when they enter the room. They've checked out everybody. Checked out how this one is eating. Checked out how this one is dressed. Checked out this one can't walk. This one can't walk. Only these two guys. Then you will pass there as often as you need to. Show them what you got, baby. Yeah. So most time women approach men and men don't know. Men think they're the one that toasted her. She's the one that toasted you. Is somebody get what I'm saying? You are extremely sophisticated. So you need to know that. You need to know that. That you are such a blessing. And my desire is that you will start seeing the value in yourself. Men need you, they just don't know it. But you need to also value yourself because men can't value you more than you value yourself. I've never seen any business or any market where somebody goes to the shop and says, how much is this Rolls Royce? And they tell him $2 million. And he says, I want to pay $2.5 million. I've never seen that. What happens is that when they say $2 million, people try to bring the price down. And that's what happens in life. People will try to bring your value down. It's up to you to keep your value. But what most women sometimes, they try to determine their value by what people are pricing them. Don't follow that. People are free to price you anything. It's up to you to defend your value. People will price you. And if you're not careful, they will reduce your price to the lowest possible. In fact, they will even take it for free. and take you for granted. So 7 things I want to tell women. Number 1, please have standards. Ladies, have standards. Oh, man, I can't say this enough. In my years of counseling, I usually discover this is one of the first areas that women make big mistakes. Women always assume that if I lower my standards, I will get a good deal. With men, it's totally opposite. Because men are hunters. By lowering your standards, you don't help yourself. Have standards. Standards protect you. Standards are crucial to you being your best. Have standards. You are more powerful than you think in this game. You are more powerful than you think in this life. You are the gift. You are the prize. You are the thing. See, inside every man, he genuinely desires to impress you. Somebody gets what I'm saying? Oh, you will be amazed the length some guys go to get a woman's attention. There are men that are buying things for women and their mother is in the village without food to eat. Men want to impress you. Many years ago, many years ago, I had a lot of dogs. I had a lot of dogs, big dogs, massive dogs. Then I was thinking of breeding dogs to sell. So I had many dogs in my house, many. So I knew there's no way I could take care of the dogs, and I knew there's no way I could have a female house help. I needed a male house help. Because those dogs were big. They were babbles. I don't know if you know what babbles are, but they're very massive South African dogs. That's very, very massive. Big dogs. Those dogs, you don't take them for a walk. They take you for a walk. That's how massive they are. So they pull you. When they're tired, they take you home. So I knew that I couldn't get a female house help to take care of the dog. So I got a male house help. Then after a while, it became obvious that the male house help, could not do a lot of domestic things in the house. And because he was always dealing with dogs, we didn't want him touching germs and all that and bringing it to wash dishes or cook. So we also discovered that we might need to get a female house help. So we made the horrible mistake of having a male and female house help together. If you do that, you're going to breed. It's not only dogs you will breed. You will breed other things you were not planning to breed. So when we got the female house help, hope you're not videoing, sweetheart, hope you're not videoing the whole thing. Somebody videoing the whole thing. You can't video the whole thing, okay? Please don't video the whole thing. Leave some for me. All right. So you're never supposed to video at all, but it's fine. So we discovered, now, this guy, before the lady came, he was just minding his business, going about his job. From the day the lady landed, he would take off his shirt. Yeah. We said, what's up? What's up? What is your flat chest? He was going crazy in the house because a woman had come. He wants to impress her. And that's what's happening in this whole world. People are doing different macho things just to get women's attention. Doing different things they have no business doing just to get women's attention. Is somebody get what I'm saying? Have standards. The average man really wants to please you. But you see, let me tell you, it's like ladies, you understand this now? You've gone to a shop, you've seen a bag, you love this bag. But you know that in business, you can't show too much excitement. You do this thing every day. So you like this bag, oh? You say, how much? So it's 10K. So, in your mind, you are saying, oh boy, no bad like that. Oh. It's not bad. You say, 10K! Is it house I'm buying? You will pass. Then you'll be checking, hope they never buy them. Then you come again and say, this bag. You see that here? Make I give you 5K. Say, no, it's 10K last. You say, okay, you know what you can pay. You know you love this bag, but you will do your best. That's how it is with marriage and relationship. When the guy knows he has found a good thing, he will keep trying to see how far he can push you. And unfortunately for women, this the way women think, women are, this is what happens. Men are very used to stating what they want in relationships. Men are not emotional, they are transactional. Okay, so women marry because I love you. Men marry because I need you. It's transactional. So a man is looking at how can I gain? from marrying this woman? Is she well-to-do? Is she hardworking? Can she take care of kids? Can she give back children? Men are transactional in their love. Women are emotional in their love. So a woman can love somebody that there's no business loving that person. Why do you love him? Hey, he's so nice. I just love him. Men are never like that. Men will always mention something that you are adding or doing for them. So when a man enters your life, he is very clear about what he wants. If he just wants to be sleeping with you, he'll make it clear. I just want us to be going out. I want us to be hanging out. I just want us to be together. He will try not to promise what he doesn't want. And if you take that offer, that I just want us to be hanging out, if that's okay for you, he will enjoy it. And when he's tired of enjoying, you say, I'm tired of us hanging out. Look at that, what he said. Men are very clear. They will say what they want. If they want to mess you up, if they just want to use you, if they want to keep you as a third chick, fourth chick, they will tell you. If it's all about sex, they will tell you. The problem with women is that women are very shy about saying what they want out of that relationship. So a woman will be thinking in her mind that if I just pretend and if I just give him all he wants, maybe I will get all I want. Bad decision making. And usually ends up with the man getting all he wants and the woman not getting anything she wants. So we have loads of marriages where the women have resentment. Loads. Because she married with the hope. But she never made this hope clear. She just married with the secret hope in her heart that maybe if I do everything he wants, he will do something I want. Not knowing that men are not that selfless. Men are usually selfish. Is somebody getting this? Never be afraid to make it clear what you want. Men are not even used to women saying what they want. I did a post yesterday or so from my book, 7 Questions Wise Women Ask. Any wise woman should get that book. 7 Questions Wise Women Ask. One of the questions I said women should ask is when? Oh, the guy wants to marry you. I love you. You are the love of my life. Great, I want to marry you. No, the first question I said about defining relationship. Second thing I said in that post was, ask when. So I saw some men start writing, how can I just meet a girl? And she's telling me when. And that's not what I said. I didn't say when you just meet her. I said once the guy has defined what he wants, the next thing is when. Because I want to marry you can be in 20 years' time. Does that work for you? Does that timing work for you? But you see, most women will say, if I ask him, he will run. Let's just play along. Hoping. So many women are in situationships. They don't know what they are in. Many women are praying that the guy they have been sleeping with are cooking for will propose to them. It's a prayer request. You're already serving him. You're already giving all the benefits of wife. Then you are in prayer that the Holy Ghost will touch him to give you one thing that you want. But you have given him 20 things that he wants. Because he's not ashamed to ask. I want to sleep with you. Can you cook for me? Can you do the dishes? Can you do the laundry? The guy is asking every day for what he wants. Can you give me some money? From your savings. I know you save. I want to invest in cockroach business. Can you give me your savings? The guy is asking every day what he wants. The woman is hoping that if I give him everything he wants, maybe if God hears my prayer. So they'll always come and the pastor pray that he will propose. I said, no. You should have discussed where you are going before you started. You have already given too much. And I taught one lady, I said, have you ever heard of 419? Do you know how 419 works? You know 419, advanced fee fraud, that Nigeria is popular for. Do you know how 419 works? The way 419 works is that I promise you something too good to be true. I ask you to make minimal investment. You make the investment. Maybe it's $1,000, $10,000, something you can part with. Then I come again and say, everything is ready. We just need $1,000. Now, you'll be thinking, I've already given $10,000. What is $1,000 that I can add? You add it. He'll come back and say, in fact, the letter now has been released to you. What remains now is the transport money to go and pick it. That's just $2,500. You are thinking, I've already given $11,000. What is two? That's how they keep cheating until one day it will dawn on you that this thing is not going to happen. And this is how many women operate in a relationship. I've already given the sex. I've already been cooking. I've been dating for 20 years. What's one more year? Is somebody got what I'm saying? Be clear about what you want. And don't be afraid to state it. If you're of marriageable age, what you want is marriage. There's nothing to be ashamed about in that. You want stability. You want, clearness. It's not wrong. It doesn't make you desperate. If we were men will ask without thinking. But women always think, if I say it, it will be somehow. It won't be somehow. Nobody will ask for you. Is somebody get what I'm saying? When you go to a deal, it's not your opponent that discusses your own benefits. It's you that will discuss, this is what will work for me. I want to date you. Yes, for how long? We can't do eternal dating. Jesus is coming soon. I need to know what's happening. I need to know what's happening. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Be clear about your standards. Men do better with standards. As opposed to what women think. Men do better. See, and listen, your aim is not just to marry this man. Your aim is also to make this man better. He will do better when you set standards for him. Men are not like women. Women have sense. Women are smart. Women, see, I have a book titled Pink and Blue. It's about differences between men and women. Now listen, women naturally, from when women are young, they have been trained with safety. It's in their makeup. It's the way their brain is wired. So a woman doesn't just risk her life for no reason. Women were wired with safety. So you notice that from childhood, the kind of play a woman plays is very different. It's very risk, adverse. Men, they'll be climbing trees, doing all kinds of dangerous things, rolling tires on the road, playing football on the expressway without boots. Men have a very low sense of risk. So men always appear reckless. Check the statistics. How many times do you see women shoot themselves with gun? That 2 men are fighting and they shot 3 women. You hardly hear that. What you hear is that they shot 10 men. Because men are always playing rough play. Always involving in things that are dangerous. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So, I'm saying this to say that men will do better when you give them a guideline. If not, they will be reckless with your heart. They will be reckless with your life. If you give them guidelines, they will do better. They need it. They don't even know how much they need it, but men do better with standards. Not just single men when you're trying to marry. Even those of you that are marrying or you're already married, keep giving that man standards. He needs it. He will first do like he doesn't care, like you are controlling him, but look, it's for his own good. If you leave a man to his own devices, he has a high chance of self-destructing. High chance. High chance. So as a woman, you are like a regulator. And it's for your own safety too. Because if he messes up the family, it includes you.